him more ugly or less physically attractive is crazy. And now he's saying he feels anger and shock and doesn't know what to do.
Wait, what made him more ugly? Hello moggers, I don't know, I blame myself because I caused this, but my friend Michael passed away and it spiked my cortisol and clenched my throat, and I don't know, I think it descended me. He's saying his friend that passed away made him ugly. So this is called TikToker Destroys His Face, Looksmaxxing.
So today's TikToker is Jerion Davidson. Jerion Davidson is somebody that joined the Looksmaxxing community to improve their looks on made-up terms on the internet.
I just gotta say, oof, this guy's, I can tell, already not mentally well, as most Looksmaxxers are severe.
Is this how he started? Like that was like 0.0?
Really mentally ill. Honestly, for anybody watching this video, I don't ever think you should be a part of the Looksmaxxing community ever. You'll probably just end up with severe body dysmorphia in the future.
And Jerion Davidson is the result of that. Jerion Davidson is a 19-year-old kid that honestly looked pretty normal. But when you look at these later images after he joined the...
Wait, this is after. Oh, because in my head, you're supposed to look worse before. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Looksmaxxing community, he has essentially destroyed his entire face.
Nah, I don't know what he decided to do with his face. You know, he's looking kind of strange, and with the way he's looking at us over here in the camera, it's kind of scaring me. As you can see here, here's a before picture and here's an after picture. Now, you guys, you know, ladies and gents in the comment section, you can let me know if he's...
That's insane. He was so cute and little before.
Improved his looks whatsoever. Personally, me, I think he looks way more creepy on the right. That's just my opinion. You may have a different one. And by the way, it gets even worse because look at his profile picture here. I mean, good God, this is, I mean, the Looksmaxxing community has a lot of explaining to do.
But what started to happen is Jerion started to gain a lot of attraction based off of his looks and what he was doing to his face online.
His looks, you say? Interesting.
Which he kind of became a lolcow just...
He keeps making that one face with on the side.
Uploading these cringy videos that...
Bro. Again, I'm not using any ad hominems. I'm not going to attack this man's looks at all because, you know, I'm trying to improve as a person, but brother in Christ. I'm just gonna let the comments speak for themselves. In this video that he uploaded to his Instagram page, someone said in the comment section, I don't even think surgery could save, bro. Even this guy's voice is chopped. Wait, what does he sound like?
Your posture leads to downward growth. This entire structure affects your jawline definition.
Okay. Someone said reading from ChatGPT, jaw is absolutely genetic. You cannot spawn in a wider and longer jaw just by chewing hard. Cope, another person said.
Did he break his nose? Like, his nose looks really...
Are you wearing lipstick? Maybe, I don't know. He kind of does look like he's wearing lipstick. That is an astute observation. POV, you spent all night studying body language, dark psychology, and NLP. I don't know what NLP is. So your clients don't have to. And unfortunately, this guy actually does have clients, which is shocking.
Why is he doing that? Why is he studying that? Is that a part of their, like, why is he doing that? I feel like Looksmaxxing is not that bad in theory. I just think people are just like going to extremes. They don't need to go to extremes to do that. I don't do it extremely. Exactly.
Bro, what the f are you talking about? You spent all night studying body language, dark psychology, and NLP so your clients don't have to.
Yeah, and apparently these are the things he's posting for his clients on Instagram, and he's making bread. Apparently he's making a lot of money. Here's some more stories.
There's so many ways to make money.
For his I think course or service called Ascend or Die. Here I am on his school.com community. So apparently on this page called Ascend or Die, this is like his school community name, and he says this is where the top 1% are built: bone structure, mindset, execution, with 770 members, 2 people online and 3 admins. So he actually has people in this community. Currently it is free, so if I try to join here, it says membership pending. I actually do not want to join, so let me cancel that. But the services he's offering is bone growth system. So he's selling a bone growth strat, eye area optimization, skin and color control, hollow cheek protocol, and social perception strategy, aka learning how not to be a creep.
Matt, what did he do to his face for it
How do you sell that?
to become like this? Well, Jerion came out with a statement stating that, hey man, I hit myself in the face with a hammer every single day to bone max.
Aka bone smashing. And Chris, do not put it on screen because you already know YouTube. They're gonna say
Is Looksmaxxing supposed to be like you change your bone structure? Because that, I don't know how they're doing that.
that I'm promoting self-HARM, but he said multiple times a day, high intensity, good precision while thumb pulling using a hammer / fist rotationally for best results. Bro, this is utter and complete mental illness.
While also stating that he bleached his skin and took down the video of him doing it. And on top of that, he consumes raw meat. I kid you not, 15 minutes ago, he uploaded on his Instagram story of him drinking raw chicken blood. Absolutely fucking insane.
Oh, chicken blood? Okay, ew. Ew. You smash your bones, you bleed, and it causes bruising. Then the micro breaks and your bone will restore and grow stronger. Okay, that is insane. Do you know what that reminds me of? There was a book I read in high school. They forced us to read that book, and it was about like centuries ago. Somewhere in Asia, the women would break their feet so they could have small feet, and they would fit them in these tiny little shoes, and they would do it at a young age so they could just grow with those tiny crushed little feet. Okay, that's what this reminds me of, what you just said. The only thing I know about Looksmaxxing is the mewing.
Insane.
Yeah, these people have lost the plot. I gotta say, the Looksmaxxing community has probably attracted the worst people in society. Genuinely people who are mentally ill, who would do anything to escape the reality of.
If you go on Twitter, you could probably find videos of people bone smashing. That sounds so disgusting. Gua sha does not work. So you're saying the Looksmaxxing stuff works, but gua sha does not? I feel like if you do gua sha properly, it'll work. Like,
who they are as people. Now again, as a disclaimer, sure, there are a lot of good tips for the Looksmaxxing community, you know, good hygiene, good skincare and all that, but when it comes to the extreme things like smashing your face, injecting steroids, and taking all kinds of chemical concoctions that can ruin your hormone,
I think they would actually seem more normal to me if they would just go ahead and fill their face up with filler and Botox. I feel like that would just be better that way than just smashing your bones. Like, because what are you doing? What are you doing?
hormonal profile, these are things I can't support. And now we have allegations of this guy drinking raw, like, chicken blood. Did I get that right?
Story of him drinking raw chicken blood. Absolutely fucking insane.
I just, this makes me want to puke. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so disgusting.
I'm getting the sensation of
that's so disgusting. You can't change your facial structure by rubbing your face. Debatable. Peptides are good though. I might start using them. This guy is weird though. Peptides, I've heard about peptides. Not too sure what they are yet, but I want to do my research on them. It's kind of like a thing right now. I don't know what it is, but it seems kind of interesting. This guy is weird. He is weird.
Of wanting to puke. So if anybody's eating this, you know, while watching this video, I'm sorry, I apologize, because that is disgusting.
Do this, but Jerion has built himself a fan base of people that are interested in trying to look like him.
People who want to look like this? All right, Chris. Again, I am trying to be a better person. I'm going to refrain from commenting on his looks. But again, I will let the comments speak for me. Did bro nose smash? Cleft lip plus yam, it's over, bro. Shrink the yam. And if you guys are wondering what they mean by shrinking the yam,
get that yam off your face. Big yam face.
Why are you yelling? What are you yelling for?
and that's the yam from this guy on his face, aka his nose. They're trying to, you know, run that joke back to him. Again, I don't want to comment on this guy's appearance, but we can all see that the Looksmaxxing community, I don't think is going to help this guy unless they can, you know, provide enough income to him to actually afford a proper doctor to address his actual issues.
My thing is, like, why would you go to him? Like, there are a lot of people that actually have done it well, so I don't know why people would go and pay him for that.
Otherwise, if he's not going to address that, a lot of this is just pointless. And I genuinely believe this guy is mentally ill. I'm not trying to be too mean. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just saying.
Him. He has a school.com one-on-one coaching on Looksmaxxing and basically trying to look like the best version of yourself called Ascend or Die. Bro, and I cannot lie to y'all, this shit is insane. When you look at the prices of how much he is charging people, you would have thought the red marker took over his brain. Bone growth guide, $997. Fucking crazy. Eye area guide, $597. Insane. Coloring guide, $397. Hollow cheek protocol, $497. Body language, dark psychology, and female strategy, $1,200.
Now guys, we were just on his website and I did not see those prices. I'm not gonna lie. So at the time of this recording, he must have changed it and made it completely free after this video went up, because holy shit, we did not see those prices. And if I had seen those prices, I would have been, you know, I would have had the same reaction this guy Pie Matt has. Again, while looking like this, trying to sell people these prices for obvious snake oil sales tactics, it is complete fraudulent activity in my opinion. Like, the only realistic thing you could probably do here is to get hollow cheeks, and that is like only achievable by invasive surgery, extremely low body fat, and possibly buccal fat removal, which is just still invasive surgery. So yeah, maybe the coloring guide is more feasible, but even then, $397 to teach people how to have contrast is crazy.
Not only that, the discussions in this forum school are by far one of the worst things I've ever read in my life. He says, hello, moggers. I don't know what to do. I blame myself because I caused this. But my friend Michael has passed away, and it has spiked my cortisol and clenched my throat. I don't know. I think I descended me. I have these feelings of anger. I am choked. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, man. Ban these people from the internet, because it ain't no way, bro. Someone literally unironically called other people moggers and used the word or terminology spiked my cortisol. His friend passed away, by the way. Brother, I think you're just experiencing grief. A friend of yours passed away, so of course you're going to feel sad, and you're
Spiked my cortisol. I might start saying that.
you're going to feel stressed and your cortisol levels will increase. But the fact that he's saying it descended him, meaning in the Looksmaxxing community, made him more ugly or less physically attractive, is crazy. And now he's saying he feels anger and shock and doesn't know what to do.
Wait, what made him more ugly? Hello, moggers. I don't know. I blame myself because I caused this, but my friend Michael passed away and it spiked my cortisol and clenched my throat. And I don't know, I think it descended me. He's saying his friend that passed away made him ugly? Oh my God.
Bro's literally confused at normal feelings that all human beings experience. This is how lost people in the Looksmaxxing community are.
In which a guy in his forum said, how can I speak to foids regularly?
By the way, foids are basically in the incel / Looksmaxxing / 4chan world a word for women. Basically short for femoid, which is also short for female humanoid, basically, you know, dehumanizing people. But this guy goes on to say, how can I speak to foids, aka women, regularly like they are human and have a personality and not jester in every convo I have with them? Well, sir, you can start by not calling them foids and not viewing them as anything other than another human being, possibly just being normal. Again, people have lost the plot, bro.
Okay, imagine that guy getting a girlfriend and he calls her a foid.
Genuinely speaking, the internet and social media has made so many people mentally ill. It's just incomprehensible at the levels of degeneracy that people consume online to get them to this point.
Jerion Davidson goes out and uploads a live stream of him going to the mall and asking women out and trying to get women's numbers. And it is by far one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my entire life.
No way, Chuck. No way, it's a foid.
Is he really outside IRL calling random?
He's really calling them foids. Oh my God. I was just joking. Like, I wasn't.
Women foids? What the
No way.
Bro, using that term in the real world gotta be some of the corniest shit I've ever seen
Insane.
in my life. Calling a woman a derogatory term in person when you look like that is by far some of the most red marker shit I've seen all year. Good.
Now, I didn't want to say it, bro, but yes, this commentator is right. When you look like that, calling women foids is crazy, bro.
Hello. Hey, I'll see if you guys like give free rides. No?
Free rides? He wants to drive them somewhere?
Like any special people? No? Like, even if I told you a funny joke, you wouldn't want to give me one? No,
Oh,
are you
God.
sure?
This is so cringe, bro. This is beyond cringe.
What's your name? Just want to ask you. Sophia? Jerion. You don't shake hands? No? Okay.
L Riz, bro. L Riz, guys. I can't watch any more of this.
Hey, I had a question, man. I'm kind of doing like a live stream. They want to let me know, like, what would you rate me facially?
Facially?
Yeah, like, what would you rate 1 out of 10? Like, be honest, like, don't hold anything back.
Sorry?
Like, don't hold anything back. Like, they keep saying, like, I have a yam, bro. I know I have a yam, but, like, don't hold anything back. What would you rate me 1 out of 10?
Yay, chat, bro. You guys, list your ratings down below. I don't know, bro. He's asking. He wants to know. Although, I think we know where this is gonna go. Guys, yeah, thoughts and opinions. Sub to the channel. Turn on notice. Catch you guys in the next one.
That was very interesting. That was my first time even peeking into what Looksmaxxers are doing. I've seen that word being thrown around all the time. That guy needs help. That guy he needs help. That's all I can say. If you guys are gonna pay someone for that, pay someone that actually looks good. Something I did want to say when it comes to looks is that the way you move your face kind of also determines like the shape of your face. So if you often some people have one side of their face a bit more pronounced than the other side, and because they like have more expression on a certain side. If you really analyze your face, you'll see what you need to balance out and stuff like that. I don't Looksmaxx. I just thought that it was like mewing. So yeah, it was nice to know though. Nice to see that people are still insane. W video.